Hi everyone, it's Heather again with North Avenue Inc. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Burlington, Vermont, and today is July 18th, 2024. As part of a vendor event that I'm working on in a group that I belong to, I am sharing tonight some cards that you can make very easily using the Kindest Expressions stamp set along with the Sunny Days ephemera and mix and match card set. Let me turn the camera down so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so Stampin' Up! Added this year to our product line some cards, ephemera, and words that, let me give you the correct title, Sunny Springs Cards and Envelopes, Labels and Layers, Ephemera Pack, Words Ephemera Pack, and Flowers Ephemera Pack. And when they came out, I ordered the Sunny Days and the Calming Creek cards. Much like a paper pumpkin product, the cards and envelopes come in a set. And I'm going to show you here what they look like. So Sunny Days patterns were pink and green and blue. And just like I do with paper pumpkin, and let's see what the other ones were. There was a yellow, and then the Calming Creek were, I think, green and wild wheat and grays. These are all the patterns. And as you can see, I've taken these apart like crazy. I made the original cards and sent them out. And then I had a set of cards left with envelopes. And just like with paper pumpkin, you can open up the envelope to get some pattern paper that matches. And you can, because the cards come double-sided, so on the front of the card and the back of the card both have the cardstock pattern, I cut them in half and mounted them on note cards because I felt like that was a better use of my money. So today I'm going to continue working with those, and I want to show you some cards that I made using just the add-on of stamp set. So this stamp set I took with me to Indiana last week, and we used Oh Happy Day to make this great Christmas card. Stamped on a tag and used some retired sentiments to make the red and green for Christmas just pop. And it, even though Oh Happy Day might not be the first thing you think of when you say Merry Christmas, I sure think it fits. So that's one way that I use this all year round. And I wanted to show you a couple of the other options. So I'm going to clear these sets out of the way so I have some room to stamp. And this is going to be a little bit longer broadcast just because I'm going to try and do 3 cards for you. Okay. I did put the links in the product descriptions in the description of the video. And we're going to start with Mossy Meadow. We're going to start with a sympathy card because as much as I hate it, it does seem like I have to use those pretty often. One of the things that makes it easy to expand these kits or ephemera packs is if you order the basic white cards and envelopes. You can keep those on hand, and then when you're ready to, let's see, where's my, oh, rats. Just use my finger today. When you're ready to create a card, just pull them out. So today I used my card templates to tell me how big I want to cut my mat layers. And I cut this layer, and this one is cut at 3 1/8 by 4 3/8. I'm going to just glue that one down. I'm going to use my Tombow multi-purpose adhesive. And this is Balmy Blue cardstock. This is just a piece of scrap that I had lying around. I'm going to pop that on there. And one of the card templates that I've been working with a lot uses strips. And so I took the envelope liners and I trimmed them to 3/4 by 4 inches. And I'm just going to arrange them sort of cockeyed here on the paper to give it a little color. Because sympathy cards, we don't want them to be totally sad. We want to remember the life of the person. And I'm just going to adhere that. A little bit of green glue. And when we're working with strips, work from the outside in. That way you can space those middle layers just the way you want. Go, and then that last one. So don't let, when you look at the product descriptions online, don't let the fact that it's a smaller number of cards that the kit makes dissuade you. You really can get a lot of use out of these. I'm going to fold that now. And this tag was one of the tags that comes in the kits. And see if I can pop this up. I'm going to stamp it first with the With Sympathy using Mossy Meadow. And just like all of our products, the colors that are included in the kits are on the product label. So you can pull from your own stamp sets to match the colors. Use some dimensionals here. Don't skimp on the dimensionals. Use that one, and we will just pop the papers right off. And then this, I think I'm going to put it right up top here. And then this is one of the flowers. Matches perfectly. I'm just going to set it right here, again, on dimensionals. Okay. You don't have to have a lot of supplies to get started stamping and making cards. There, I think that's really pretty. I could go further and add some gemstones. Maybe we'll come back and do that, but I want to move on to the next card. Okay, so the next card that I pulled out to work with was the thank you stamp. And this one is on Berry Burst cardstock, and I've already put a mat on here from the bright, I want to say bright, hang on, let me make sure I'm telling you the right colors. It's the Bright and Beautiful Designer Series paper. This is a 6x6 paper pack that is one of the favorites that is returned in our catalog. So this is a base I made up just so I could work with it. Bright and Beautiful paper. And I am going to stamp Thanks So Much in Berry Burst. What I love about stamping on designer series paper that has lines is usually it helps you line things up. Now, when I'm on camera, I guarantee you I will probably not get it lined up perfectly, but that's okay. Let's check and see if that's inked up. Really want to get it inky. I'm going to add a little bit of a refill to this. Did you know that all of our stamp pads, you can make them a little bit juicier with ink refills? And I recommend that when you buy your ink pads, because you're going to buy your favorite colors, which means you're going to use them. And you want to get a really satisfying image. So having the ink refill is a really smart thing to do. All right, let's see the difference that makes. Beautiful. Okay, so this will dry and match this color beautifully. I'm going to line it up here. Thanks so much. There we go. And then I took from the ephemera pack of flowers, these leaves and stems. And I'm going to grab a glue dot and I'm going to just layer the glue dot and the stems together to make a little bouquet, and then I'll put that bouquet right on. Okay, so there's one glue dot on that one glue dot on that one, and this really long pretty one. I don't know what this leaf is, but it looks kind of like eucalyptus. I think that's very beautiful. We'll put one on the back, and we'll put one on the front to attach it to the next item in the layer. There we go. So that's going to go like that. And the flower we're going to put on a pop dot, or dimensional rather. Okay, so let me grab the dimensionals. These dimensionals come 3 sheets in a pack, and they cut really easily if they're not quite the right shape that you want for whatever you're trying to make pop up. There's that one there. And then we're going to put this one like that. Okay, just a little sprig. Bring out your inner floral designer. Okay. And that's going to go right there. And then there were some smaller blossoms, which I think are just beautiful, to sort of scatter around. And again, we're going to use a dimensional. I do have some mini dimensionals right here. And we will just sprinkle these like so much confetti. Okay. I was at this workshop that I did for my aunt's church, and we did work with different adhesives there. My aunt insisted on using glue sticks because that's what she's really comfortable with. I think if that works for you, great. I like to have different adhesives for different purposes. And I think that, isn't that pretty? You like it? Okay. You could go on and add a layer on the inside. Let's do that. Let's add this light green in here to write on. Okay, and just glue that down. Okay, and this is, again, this is from an envelope that I opened up because I knew I could stretch it. There we go. Thank you so much. All right, this is a good time to show you another one of the stamp sets that works really well with this set. Thinking of you. Thank you so much. Thinking of you. We'll put that on the inside. This is a photopolymer set. Just a note. Birthday wishes. Thanks. Happy birthday. Miss you. Well, I must have that on enough. There it is. Thinking of you. Okay. Put that on a block. And one of the tricks when you are using photopolymer stamps, because if you use them like I do, you bend them and twist them to get them to the shape that you want. And if you set them down on grid paper first, they'll be straight. There's a thinking of you. Nice thank you card, don't you think? Pretty simple. Okay, last one. We're going to do a birthday card. And let's see what we got here. And I thought sending sunshine and rainbows. Who doesn't need sunshine and rainbows on their birthday, right? So again, I'm going back to the basic white note cards. This is a piece from the envelope liner of the set. And, oh, you want the lighter one? I think that might be the way to go. Looks brighter. Let's do that. Let's use the lighter side. I had it all set to use the darker side, but let's do the lighter side. There's some paper. Again, I used my templates to set that up. And when I got this ephemera pack, I sat down with this stamp set, Simply Said. I have lots of other sentiment sets. This one fit the labels that came with these mix and match pieces really, really well. And I just took one of the sets of labels and I went through and I stamped sayings. So today, when I got ready to do it, I had a couple to choose from. And I actually was going to pop this happy birthday up on this tag. So that's what we're going to do right now. And so I want you to get the idea that sometimes you're going to feel like stamping. Sometimes you're going to feel like cutting paper. It's okay not to sit down and complete a project all in one sitting. We're going to put another one in the middle. In fact, it takes some of the pressure off, I find, to be able to work on it as I wish. So that's popped up. I like that. And then these adorable flowers. Aren't they pretty? I love strawberries. I want to get it on the paper just right. I'm going to do the strawberries hanging down. We'll move them right in here like that. And again, don't you think we need some more dimensionals? I sure do. Here we go. Every piece of your dimensional is good for something. Don't throw out the edges. You can certainly use them. And there we go. So for those of you who are feeling a little unsure about getting started stamping, these, if maybe you started with a paper pumpkin kit, maybe you think you're ready for a little bit more creativity, these ephemera packs and mix and match cards are really fun to play with. And I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about them because I'm so used to using die cutting and creating my own backgrounds. But I've been stamping for a long time, and I got to really get over myself and remember that not everybody is in that same place. So here is the strawberries. And here is, we popped it up one layer. I'm going to use glue on the back because we don't want it to be so fat the mailman gets upset with us. There we go. Happy birthday. There we go. And then on the inside, I was going to use the last, where did I put it? It disappeared on me. Hang on. There's another pretty little pink flower. I might have to pull it right off of the, this is how they come. They just pop right out of these laser cut panels. And I'm going to put that one right on the inside here. Just a little glue. And you got a sweet birthday card just like that. And again, you could add another sentiment on the inside. Let's take a look at the stamp set, see if there's anything I want to put on the inside. Oh my goodness. Well, what about thinking of you? Happy birthday. Or you could do, let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. Let's do that. Happy birthday. Let's celebrate. There's the let's celebrate. Grab a block that's long enough. Yeah, just cleaning off the block that I used to thank you with. Okay. Let's celebrate. And I have that lovely mossy green. Okay. Strawberries. When I graduated from high school, we had a strawberry shortcake party. That is how we celebrated. There we go. Beautiful. I think it's adorable. What do you think? Okay. So there's 3 cards there. And, oh, the sunshine and rainbows. I forgot my sunshine and rainbows. Hang on. Okay, so here's the other card, sunshine and rainbows. Sending sunshine and rainbows we're going to use with the Berry Burst. Open that up. check it out, make sure it's all inked properly. We'll spin it around, get it a little bit more on that side. Okay, there we go. Sending sunshine and rainbows. There we go. And let's add some pretty tchotchkes to this one, okay? I have a birthday wishes tag. That looks like sunshine, right? It has some little holes to punch out, just like that. And when you do that, you can add, you watch, that yellow isn't fully in that color palette there, but you watch what we're going to do. You don't have to use string. You can use some gems and rhinestones. So that's what we're going to do. Birthday wishes. Again, this is from that Simply Said note. This step right here, there's the birthday wishes. Okay. I'm going to set it right like that. Birthday wishes. And we can add more birthday wishes. Kind of like that one too. I don't want the birds with it. I don't like the birds there. Birthday wishes. Let's see. I have my scissors. Feel free to chop and mix and match. So here's another birthday wishes, birthday wishes. And again, I stamped all these probably 2 months ago. My friend Andrea was over and we were just having fun playing, and I just went to town stamping. And I like these little birds here. I'm going to pop him up on some dots. This is from the Bird's Eye View stamp set. It's one of my favorites. I love these little birds. Put this right here. And remember, there's no right or wrong way. It's your stamping project. And the person who's getting the card, you want to mail what you make. They are going to be so happy that you thought of them. There we go. Birthday wishes, birthday wishes. Sending sunshine and rainbows here. Let me get the gems and we will really doll this up. Birthday wishes, birthday wishes. Okay. So I keep my embellishments in a file box here, and oftentimes I keep them well beyond when they're actually in the catalog, because Stampin' Up's colors carry over. We do have in colors that come out every 2 years, but for the most part we have our core colors that are just lovely. I'm going to pull out these embellishments and we will use them. So this is a retired color packet, but I think it looks really quite a bit like sunshine and rainbows. So we're going to use that there. Grab my Take Your Pick tool. Okay. And remember I said we've got these little dots here. We're going to use the Take Your Pick tool. Sometimes it works better with the putty. And there. And there. This is basically fun tack. I know all you teachers out there have fun tack in your classrooms. It just pushes it right off of the acetate liner there. Makes it easy to do. All right, and then we will put a little bit larger one over here and a little bit larger one in a different color here. There, now it's all sparkly. I love it. Birthday wishes, birthday wishes. Sending sunshine and rainbows. There's that card, all done. here we go with this one. We need to add some happy birthday joy to this one. Let's see what we've got here. I'm going to use some pink. Oh, no, I'm going to use yellow because there's some yellow in the middle of the strawberry flower there. Have fun with your embellishments. You know, I think what I noticed about myself when I was a new stamper is I would spend so much time on Pinterest that I never got anything done. I was constantly trying to collect ideas and not trusting my own thought process. So please trust your thought process. You have creative energy that that will bring some joy to somebody else's heart. Okay, so there, happy birthday. There's some little gold sparkles for that one. I love it. Okay, and thanks so much. Ooh, let's do, thanks so much. This is a current product here. These are, let me give you the correct name, Adhesive Backed Pearl Trio, and they're actually part of a suite. And we'll put that one in a different color up here. There we go. Pretty, pretty, little sparkle. And with sympathy, here we go. This is where I thought the sort of subtle gray pearls would be very pretty. This is also a current product, basic gray and smoky slate pearls. So we will do just some tiny pearls. One there, one there, and we'll do a darker one up here. There, just adds a little zing, a little zhuzh. All right, I'm going to turn the camera around here, and I'm going to come back to my face. Hi. So here's this one, this one, this one, and this one, the cinnamon was on the inside, all from the same stamp set. Okay, I'm going to show you on my website. If you go to the website, you would go to menu, you would go to shop products, and you would look for paper and packaging, I believe is where we're going to find it. Cards and envelopes, accents and elements. Let's see what we got. Accents and elements. So these are all the really easy ways to make your cards pop together. And I've listed them there for you in the description. So there you go. Thanks for watching. I hope that gives you some ideas for doing some quick and easy cards, and we'll see you next Tuesday or next Thursday. Thanks for watching. Remember to like and share the page. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate your orders. Have a great night.